Yo, what's going on, guys? Crypto coming at you with another video. Today we are going to look at KASPA versus USDT, aka Tether. All right, so let's go ahead and dive on into the charts. First of all, if we look at the day, we're looking at the daily time frame, guys. All right, and as you can see, we have this beautiful descending triangle pattern. All right, now if you take a closer look at the top of the wedge down to the bottom. All right, with that measurement, you can see that we have a breakout target of 15 cents for KASPA, all right, on the daily time frame. Now, these patterns tend to break upwards, right? But if we go and we look at the Bollinger Bands, right, you can see that we're trading right up above this 7 cents level, right? So we're at the 0.077 cents level. All right, now I have very nicely put out some target take profit boxes. All right, for a short and a long, because guys, I said it before and I'll say it again. No one knows what the market is going to do. No one has any idea. All we can do is react, all right, after the patterns break out. All right, as you can see, this pattern has already broken out. All right, now what we usually see after a breakout is for the pattern to go up, the asset to go up, and then it comes back down for a retest. All right, so I'm assuming that we will eventually get a retest coming back here down to the 6 cent level for KASPA. All right, that is what I think is likely to happen. All right. But then again, this could right here, if you can look over here at this green, red, green candle, that could have been considered a retest, all right? So it's also possible that KASPA will not go down, all right? Now, because we don't know, this is where a conditional order comes in handy, all right? So if you think that there's a short that is coming in, all right, if you think that we're going to come down to the bottom of these Bollinger Bands at 6 cent, the 6 cent level, then you can put in a short, right? I put in my level here at the 0.074 cents. So if that short gets activated, it will come down and it will hit this 6 cent level, right? Now, if the asset decides to go up, if KASPA decides to go up, then we will see that the order will, a long order will be triggered here around the 8 cent level, right? And then as that order proceeds to go up, let's hope that we can catch a, let's see if we could catch a target up here. It says around 37 cents. But if you guys, if we want to be conservative, you can bring it down to the 9 cent level. But guys, in the long run, I don't see anything wrong with this. If you believe KASPA is going to start moving up, you can take your target all the way up, right? And you can just start riding that wave up, because if you buy in now, and we do continue moving up forward, then having in at an early price, right? Having it at one of these lower prices is going to be an epic trade. All right, now let's take a look at the MACD just to confirm something. All right, so if we look at the MACD, guys, we see that KASPA is moving up. All right, but it looks like we're about to get some red coming in, so we might start coming down. So that short might get activated. All right, we can come down as far as here. Now, guys, like I said, we don't know which way it's going to go. It could go up or down. So just make sure you have in your orders. All right, and patience is required. All right, now the next thing I want to talk about is risk management. I want to talk about that a lot more. I do a lot more risk management that I give off, and so guys, don't over leverage. 3 to 5% leverage is actually a good thing. It's actually a great thing, as well as your stop losses. You do not want to hit your liquidation prices. All right. You want to make sure your trade will actually go where it's supposed to go. All right, and put in those stop losses that 2 to 5% stop losses. Okay. All right, so with that being said, guys, KASPA actually has a target from this breakout of 15 cents. Okay. If we're looking at the upwards movement. Now let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance real quick, because if we can do that, then we will be able to tell what's happening with KASPA. Now remember this chart, guys. It looks like Bitcoin dominance is about to be breaking up. Honestly, going to the MACD. Yeah, we're gonna come down some. Who knows how much farther? All right, but you can be accumulating your Bitcoin and your altcoins right now. But it's looking like Bitcoin is trying to break out of this triangle pattern, the Bitcoin dominant. All right, and we got a target of 70%. All right, guys. So, man, those altcoins. Pick your altcoins with good fundamentals, like KASPA. All right, KASPA does have good fundamentals, and if you're gonna go in on an altcoin, make sure you have it, because right now what we're seeing is the Bitcoin dominance is gonna probably be taken over relatively soon. I mean, it already is pretty much. All right, so make sure you guys are always dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. All right. As far as your altcoins, again, make sure they're the ones with good utility value, good fundamental values. All right. And because once this dominance starts going up, altcoins are going to do one or two things. They're either going to go up, or they're going to, they're going to trade sideways. All right. And these are the ones with the good fundamentals. All right. Now, the ones that could be, there also are some that could decouple. Okay. I think that KASPA is one of those coins that are going to decouple and it'll start moving upwards. All right. So your best bet is to buy in a fixed amount into your coins, your altcoins, and then have a dollar cost averaging strategy to where you're always buying Bitcoin. Have a good foundation in Bitcoin, and then have your good altcoins with good fundamental value and good utility value. All right. But yeah, guys, with that being said, KASPA has an immediate, a more medium-term price target of 15 cents. I still believe that KASPA will go to $1 this bull run. So just make sure you have your KASPA coins. All right. With that being said, I'm Crypto Command, guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and peace out.